Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here. We have just finished up the log camp, or filling the log pond, if you will. So we're running out of the log camp, and we have added a little bit to the track. Have not completed out to anything else yet. But our next step in the process is to go for the tier 2 stuff. So it's kind of what we're going to be heading out for today, is to go pick up our stack of tier 2 cars. Probably kill the brake altogether. Alright, we probably don't need to go through here at breakneck speed. Back this up a little bit. Here we go. Have turned around and completely pretty much finished the sawmill. So all of these lines are in for, connecting here and there. The reaching out towards the smelter valley is going to be our next step. Kind of started laying in some of that stuff, just setting up all the switches and that, so we are lined to go out there. And we'll be putting in that with the yard stuff probably next, I think. We'll be heading up to the smelter before we do too much with the wheat farm and that, just because the smelter is going to open up, or at least the iron mine is going to open up the some money there. So trying to get to some early game money is kind of our goal. Have gone through, blown out most of the trees, so everything's nice and pushed back for the most part. A couple in here probably will still take a hike along the way. Suppose this we can actually open up the loco and let it go. I'm not sure how fast we can get this one going. I'm not sure how far you can slide that down and still go faster. Oh, at least we're doing 15, so we got a little faster out of it. These switches are going to be off for the valley, for the farm valley when we get there. If we totally set on that as a farm location, that location still may get moved, or we might just do multiple farms. Not totally sure yet. I think we'll hook up to that one and probably just do multiples, actually. Alright, so we can probably kill that. That's going to take us over. That's going to take us over. It looks like we're good there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, I suppose we'll want to hook up. Probably doesn't really actually matter which way we hook them up. But we'll grab those first. The numbers are all going to be all over the joint anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. That'll work. Nice. We go around. Okay. Back it up. See if we can grab these other two conveniently enough. It's gonna give us 4 to start with. 250 bucks a piece. I think that was like $1,000 or something we spent on rolling stock. Trying to save up the rest to go after a locomotive. So yeah, down to 1,600. We did replace the unnumbered, unnamed car with one that is numbered and named, so that did turn around. Wait, what was that? Look at that. Huh. Pulled out the pin just looking around. That's a little touchy. Alright, that should be done. We need to get a pin in here before we crash into everything at outrageous amounts of speed. There we go. This is gonna hit a little hard. That's fine. I think we'll leave that brake on until we stop so we don't go slamming into the backboard. Alright, that's off, that's off, that's off, that's all off. Should be good to go. There we go. Back on the move. Get that going. Start actually making some money, which is what we're going to need to do. I mean, at this point, we're pretty broke. For sure. Cost a couple $1,000 more just to get a locomotive, especially if we're considering going up the hill and where we don't want to turn around and really use Betsy for much other than logs. We're going to have to get that going in gear. And that's going to now be the next phase, obviously. Fill up the log pond, drain the log pond, that kind of thing, as normal as it goes. Alright, let's see if we can choke that down and get this thing moving. May not be as fast in reverse as it is before. Oh, there we go. Now we're picking up some speed. Alright. Yeah, now we're moving along. There we go. Certainly, I don't find a problem with running in reverse, so we will be doing some of that. Just makes it easier to push the stack up when we want to leave it somewhere, actually, so I don't mind that. This one will be kind of getting used back and forth to the depot until we get enough money to actually pick up another locomotive, so that's just kind of going to be how that works. And looks like we're going to have a little bit of work to do. A couple $1,000 we'll need to pick up the next locomotive, but we can get that done fast enough. Now that everything is starting to open up anyway. A little more money-making opportunity. Once we get the second locomotive moving, things will start picking up. Here we get a good view of the sawmill coming in. Just got this stuff. This just kind of came out nice. track looks good as the angles you get. Pretty happy with that. Sounds like we're running out of fuel. We are out of fuel. Which that's fine, because we'll be bringing this to a stop. We'll throw some logs in there. Let that start building up again. See, we come to a stop there. There we go. That one wasn't horrible. Not exactly. Wait a minute. We were totally not lined up right at all, actually. Is that horrible? Yes, it is. See, how did that come? We just pulled this out here. There's no way that was disconnected. Alright. Interesting. I'm gonna load this while it's sitting there. I think the pins are pulling just from... I don't know. Not exactly sure what pulled that pin. It had to have pulled when we were sitting here. I definitely didn't hear it, so... But we'll go grab those up. Oh, stage show. Alright, come on. Behave now. Doesn't really matter what you load anymore, I suppose, because they all load fast. So, whatever, we'll just load lumber, that'll get that going. We'll take beams out on the next one just to keep the pull even or something, probably. Do have to say that is a great improvement to the game, at least the cranes loading faster. The old days of the like individual crane simulator clicking thing is good to be gone. That's for sure. Definitely don't miss that. Alright. Oh, the new UI I could still do not dig. Alright. Get that going. The long road to the money grind in RailRoads Online. At least off the bat. Alright, brakes off, kick that in gear. And hit it. All the smoke and all the cloud coming through, that's pretty good actually. Give it credit. Sounding good and looking good. Little Betsy doing the trick. Alright, move that along. Move that along. Why does it sound like it's done? Wait a minute. We've really got something going on. There we go. That's why. With the load, it needs a little more oomph. Makes sense. It does take a little more effort to get it going. Yeah, in this case, it's just going to go faster with it running wide open because it's in its pressure, it's in its weight. Sure. That's cool. So it isn't just blatantly like run it for speed all the time, so that's cool. With Betsy anyway. Gotta be honest, never noticed that with the other one, so that's cool. Alright. Come on for this. Whoa. We're gonna have a switch to deal with up here, but I don't know if I can run faster than that thing or not. Apparently we can now. So that's cool. Leaving the loco in the dust. Just straight up running down the rail. This area of development will be something else. Nice quiet walk through the woods. Still gotta be honest. It'd be great if we start making some noise when we move around, because the it's always been a bit on the creepy side. So some sound when we're out here moving around would be cool one day. Alright, that's there. This one gonna come back this way, and this one is gonna come back this way. That should sling us to the station. And there comes our load. Right in time. Can't even see Betsy behind that thing. That's great. It's a self-delivering load of lumber. Whoa. We don't have a lot of rail up here, so we're gonna have to slow this thing down here. The rail up there ain't going very far. Or if this somehow feels like we have a brake on. Check that too while we drop everything off. Alright, there. That'll get that there. And then we'll start getting paid. See that we're getting paid like normal, like we should be. Cool. Everything there looks like it's checking out all good. Not a big payday, but a payday nonetheless. Check on the brakes real quick before we turn around. Just keep running this thing with the brakes. There we go. That's the brake. Well, that might actually help us control the stack a little better anyway, but with that one, we're going to call it a win and say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.